guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm Precious Obruki. I want to talk about the gap between the rich and the poor. These are the gap between the rich and the poor. One of them is the knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. Rich people always seek for information. Rich people always seek for information because they know that if they have the information, the adequate information, they could be able to do great things. So that's why rich people always seek for information. They always seek for idea. They always seek for knowledge. The knowledge gap. The knowledge gap. Poor people seek information. Poor people see information as being too expensive. Poor people see information as being too expensive. They see information, they see book, they always think that it is too expensive. The seminar is too expensive. But rich people, what they do, they look at the value. What can I get from this thing I'm buying? They don't look at the expenses, the worth. They look at the value that they think can give to them. So poor people, they trivialize information. They trivialize tape, seminar, books. Put a bunch of banana on the table and $10,000 in front of a monkey. The monkey will always choose banana 100% times. Put bunch of banana and $10,000 in a table. The monkey will always choose the bunch of banana, not knowing that the $10,000 can even give him a plantation of banana. Why? Because of mindset. It's not that's how it is. Also, give poor people, put money on table, $10,000 on table, and also put books, tape, seminar, audio books on table. Poor person, and ask poor person to choose. The poor person will always choose the money, not knowing that if you have the relevant knowledge, the information, the books, the tape, he could be able to acquire those money. Because money derivated from knowledge, the value, the information. Because money flow in exchange for value. Without value, money can never flow. You see now? Put books. But if he does not have the wisdom, for example, if the poor person does not have a wisdom to manage money, even though you give him 100 million, 500 million, and if he does not have the relevant wisdom, to manage it, he will lose the money. Hey, he will lose the money. Everything will just disappear. Why? Because he don't have the relevant wisdom, the relevant knowledge to manage what he have. Also, rich man will always choose the information and the books. Rich person will always choose information. Look at there. Always information, because as you read, you study, you know. The more you know, the more you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. Because as you learning is actually a work. It's actually work. If you are learning, you are working. Because learning is one of the highest level of working. If you are learning, if you are acquiring skills, knowledge, you are working. The second gap between the rich and the poor is the mindset gap. The mindset gap. The mindset of the rich and the poor is not the same. The mindset of the rich and the poor is not the same. There is a huge difference between the rich and the poor in terms of mindset. The rich people think broader. Poor people think very small. They think narrowly. They think very tiny. Their thinking is very small. You must move from poverty mindset to possibility or abundant mindset. You must move from poverty mindset to abundant mindset. You must stop taking limitation that I cannot able to have this, I cannot have this, I cannot afford this. But you must switch from that to abundant mindset, that you will be thinking that I can have it regardless of what it takes. I can build it, I can build the business, I can build the organization. You must also move from scarcity mindset to abundant mindset. Scarcity, poor people always think of scarcity. They always think of limitation. They always limit themselves. Anywhere they go, they see scarcity. The economy is going down. Nigerian money is going down. Nigerian value is devaluating. Have you not asked yourself this question, that why are the billionaires, even though inflation is getting everything high, and the billionaires are still billionaires are getting richer, regardless of the inflation or hardship in the nation? Why? Because they are not seeing They are not seeing obstacles. They are not seeing scarcity. They are seeing abundance. That means, as far as people are complaining that there is a problem, let me solve the problem for them. And as you solve the problem, they will become richer. They will become richer. So you must change your mindset. Stop thinking that there is not enough to go around. There is always much, but you are only seeing scarcity. Stop thinking that there is not enough. There is always enough. But you have only trained your mind to see scarcity. That's why you must buy books, buy seminar to train your mind to see abundance. You see, train your mind to see abundance. See the world in another perspective, in another viewpoint. You must train your mind, because if you don't train your mind to see the world in another viewpoint, you will remain in the same place. Stop thinking lack. When you meet rich or wealthy people, don't put money first. Instead, put service. If you serve, you will be rewarded. Anytime you encounter any rich person, wealthy man, either musician or celebrity, never think of what can I get? What can I get? Give me money. Don't think about that first. Think about service. What can I offer to this person? What can I offer? In what way can I offer solution to his problem? In what way can I solve his problems? In what way can I offer solution to his problem? In what way can I help him? Can I serve him? As you have that mindset, the person will see your passion and he will help you. Because you know that you are not a liability to him, you are solving his problem. Because nobody really likes liability. If you are always liable to people, thinking that you entitlement mentality, thinking that everybody is responsible for you, rich people are responsible for poor people, you are not going far, you will not go far. The third habit gap is the habit gap. The third gap between the rich and the poor is the habit gap. The third habit between the rich and the poor is the habit gap. The gap between the rich and the poor, the third is the habit gap. Many people have the habit of speaking against people that are great. Have you seen people that are just envious of rich people, jealous of them? They don't want them. They are criticizing them. They are cruel people. They are ruining people. They suffer the poor. They are this. You never know the journey they pass through. You are just criticizing them. And you remember, anything you criticize, you can never attract. You can never have. As far as you are criticizing rich people, it's a report card that you are not willing to be rich one day. Of course, you are criticizing them. You are evil. That means you are not willing to be. Why will you criticize something that you are going to attract? So it's a bad result that a report card that you are not willing to be rich or wealthy one day. You can never become what you speak against, which I have just said. You can never become what you speak against. Stop being envious and jealous of rich people. When you say or judging rich people, you are saying that you are not one of them. I've said it. You see now, I've already said it. When you are envious of them, you are just saying that you are not one of them. Saving. Rich people have the mindset of saving. Rich people keep saving. Investing. Rich people keep investing. Poor people, me, I don't have money. I have not even eaten. You see, now rich people always save money. They always save for investment, because saving without investment, inflation will just useless your money. But if you save and invest, that's the real habit. So rich people always have the habit of savings and investing. They always think of, where can I put my money? Where can I put my portfolio? Where can I put my money for my money to work for? But poor people, I'm not even sure. I never even sure. If they tell me say invest, which investment? What are you talking about? So you must have the mindset of investing. If you buy land today, the value will increase in the next 10 to 5 years. Of course, you don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. You must buy land today. Invest. Any money you have, not stop buying before. You can buy before, but you must be very careful. You must have assets that is generating money for you, regardless of your, irrespective of your direct involvement. Without your direct involvement, your asset could be generating money for you. Rich people have the habit of reading. They have the habit of developing themselves. Rich people have the habit of reading. They always read. Rich people always read. They are like, At least rich people read at least 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, or 2 hours or 1 hour. They always read. Why? Because they know that the more they know, the more they earn. Because as you know, you grow, and as you grow, your income grow. As you grow, your asset grows. As you know, everything grew, your business grew. Show me a business that is failing and a business that is prospering, that is flourishing, that is thriving. I will show you someone, the leader, who is a mediocre, who is ignorant person. I'm not trying to criticize, but who is an ignorant person? Because if you know more, you will grow, you will do better. If you know better, you will do better. As you know, you grow. So you must focus on the knowledge aspect. What can I acquire? How can I develop myself? Seminar. There are a lot of seminars in YouTube, but we will always see the negative side, the content. Who breaks someone's heart? Who do this? Who do comedy? Comedy is not bad, but who do this? Ronaldo and Messi. We do our whiskey. There is nothing bad. Loving footballers or artists or hair. There is nothing bad. But if all you are doing is just to entertain, because there are two people that are in social media. There are two main reasons why people go to social media. One of them is to learn. And those people are only 20% of them, or 30%. The other one is to entertain. Entertainment. That's 70 to 80%. So you must move yourself from the entertainment side to the learning and skills acquisition side. So you must transit from that side to the other side and learn, develop yourself. Because if you develop yourself, you will see the world in different perspective, in different viewpoints. So you must learn. If you sit down with a rich person, you will discover some of the habits they have. What people have the habit of always sleeping. Poor people always sleep. There is a verse in the Bible that says, if you sleep, you will remain poor. If you like sleep enough, too much, you will remain poor. There is nothing. If you like 8 o'clock in the evening, 8 p.m., you have gone to sleep already. And 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock before you wake, or maybe 8 o'clock in the morning. And remember that if you are doing that, if you are sleeping 8 hours every day, before you arrive at 30 years old, you have already slept 10 years of your life. If you are sleeping 8 hours every day, you are sleeping 1/3 of the day. If you are sleeping 8 hours every day, you are sleeping 2 days every week. You are sleeping twice every week, 2 days every week. I'm not saying that you should not sleep very well, because sleep is very good, but you must regulate it. You must not be sleeping anyhow. When you are sleeping, rich people are working. That's why they are rich. Laziness, you must be very careful. You must be very careful. Everybody on social media are not here to socialize or entertain themselves. They are there for business and earning money legitimately. That's why I've just said it. You see now that all this I'm just saying, I've already written them. So people, it's not everybody that are in social media to entertain themselves. Some are just there to earn money, to serve their purpose, to serve their word. For example, here on YouTube now I'm serving. I'm not just here to make money. There's nothing bad. Money will come, definitely. Inevitably, money will come. But I'm not here because of money. I'm here because of my world, my nation, Nigeria, my Africa, across the globe, to serve my world. You must have that passion to serve. And if you serve, the more you serve, the more people you serve, the more greater you go. Because people who are great today, they serve a lot of people. Dangote serve a lot of us with his mate. You see now? So social media, if you are going to social media, go to learn, go to serve, go to acquire skills. There are courses on YouTube, courses on social media, but we are always seeing the negative part. Who breaks someone's heart? Who do this? Why? Because that is who you are. Because I have discovered that it is who you are that YouTube or any of the social media will be bringing to you. Who you are determine the video YouTube will bring to you. Who you are, I'm telling you that when I was still addictive to comedy, football, of course I'm still watching, but I've regulated it. They used to bring those content to me all the time, every day. But as I've changed my mind, as my mind got transformed, all the videos that I used to watch, they now transit to podcast, TV, news, books, audio books, seminars, tape, book. Or everything when I enter YouTube, they will now be beginning to bring in new latest podcasts on mindset transformation, business, seminar, economic, I was like, wow, so that means it's who you are that determine what social media give you. If I check your social media now, I will know who you are. If I check your social media, your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube, if I just like it 1, 2, 3, 4, I will just know the kind of person you are, because that's who you. It is who you are that determine what YouTube, all the social media will give. So you should be careful of what you do on social media. One of the habits of the poor, they waste their time on irrelevant things. They are in social media to spread bad news and entertain themselves. You see now, poor people waste time. And remember, the more you utilize time and use it productively, the more time gets slow. Time will be slower to you. Time will be slower to you. You will be like, just now I've just carried a book, just now 2 hours gone, 3 hours gone. Why you are utilizing it? Something you don't use, you misuse. Anything you are not using will decrease, will decline. So you must utilize your time. And if you are a poor person, you are not using your time, you will think that the day is very long. You will be thinking that, oh, let the day down so that I could be able to sleep. Remember what I just said, sleep. You see now, so, but if you are rich people, if you are utilizing your time, you will think that, if you write this down, if you have gone to the point where you think the 24-hour is not enough for you to use, for you to be utilizing yourself, developing your gift, or maximizing what you could do, your daily tasks, you have already become rich. Respective, not by maybe ungratefulness, but respectively. Honestly, you have become rich because your time now, your time has become valuable to you. Because time is the highest valuable asset in the world. But people trivialize time. They think it's not important. They think time is always there. And remember, yesterday has gone. That's why regret. You need to stop thinking about regret. Yesterday has gone. Today is another day. So you must use your time effectively to maximize. The third habit between the rich and the poor is the association gap. Association gap. Show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. Who are your friends? Who do you relate with? Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Who are your friends? Who do you relate with? Because who you relate with is who you are. You are your friend. You are your friend. Anybody, you are your friend. You are the 5 people that is within you, that is around you. You are your friend. You are not different than you are not a different person than your friend. That anybody you are meeting daily, talking with, spending 8 hours with every day. You are not different more than that person. If I see your friend, I will just say, this is who you will become. Because your friend can predict who you will become. That's why the first thing is to discard some people respectively, not to insult or criticize, to respectively, because those people are impacting your life. Anything you do today, show me someone that joined any unnecessary group or any evil misconduct, any innate cause anything society. There is something in that cycle that will relate to his friend that initiate him or her. Show me a billionaire, I will tell you about the friend that gave him the information, gave him this. Show me a millionaire, show me a musician. Everybody have someone that they are listening to, and your friend is not really only limited to your physical friend. They can be your friend and the people you watch every day on social media. If you are watching seminar every day, that person you are watching is your friend. If you are reading books every day, that book you are reading is your friend. It's your friend because you are actually buying the experience of that person. You are talking with the person. Hope you know that if you are reading books, you are talking with the person. You are going back to the scenario where the things actually happen. If you are reading a book and the book is talking about 2 people talking together, talking together, you are actually the number 3 person in that scenario. You are actually watching them. So you are buying the experience to realign your destiny, to realign what you are going to, your decision making. And remember, your decision is based on your mindset. It is your growth that determines your decision. You cannot make decisions beyond the mental capacity you have. If you are a poor person, this thing has happened to me several times. There are decisions I make last year, even last 7 months. I was like, why did I do that? Because if I know what I knew now, I wouldn't have made that decision, that terrible decision. But I have grown. That's why I think that decision was not viable. But now I could be able to make another genuine, adequate decision because I have grown. If you move with 5 rich people, you will be deceased. If you move with poor rich people, you will be deceased. When you are moving with people who are going somewhere, there is something that it does to you. When you are moving with people who are going somewhere, there is something that it does. I have said it now. There is something that it does to you. If you are moving with poor people, they will rub off on you. Anybody you are moving with, it will rub off on you. I'm telling you, I have seen it societally, religious. It has an impact in your life, tremendous impact in your life. If you are moving with poor people, 4, 5 poor people, you are deceased. If you are moving with 6 rich people, you are deceased, because their information, their mindset will rub off on you. It is inevitable. Their mindset will rub off on you. You will become as they became. If you are moving with poor people, you also become as they became. So the first thing is to change your association, your people, your environment, who you are talking to every day, who you are watching on social media. Because your mind, our eyes and our nose, our feelings, all these things are the ears, all these things are the gateway to our soul. And our soul, our mind, you say, guard your heart with all diligence, out of it are the issue of life. So your mind is the core value, what is the most expensive thing you have, your mind. As a man take it in his heart, so you see. So you must be very careful of the friends you associate yourself with. And when you are also moving with mediocre people who are insulting landlord, they will shape your life. For example, you are moving with people who are saying, like, this landlord is evil, this landlord is bad, look at this one, look at this guy. They will also shape you. That means you are already saying that you will not become landlord any moment from now. Remember, anything you criticize, you can never attract. So you must be very careful. Someone that give you shelter, regardless that you even pay money, someone that give you shelter, put a roof over your head. You are insulting him, thinking that because he is not God, he is not this, he is not this. Remember, there are 3 Lord. The Lord, the God of Almighty created heaven and earth, the landlord and the judge, the Lord in the court. That one can send you to prison. Kiri or kiri prison. In the twinkling of an eye, you can send you there. Your landlord can put you outside. So you must be very careful how you treat your landlord, your people, your mother, your father. And when you are, okay, I've said it. If 4 friends are moving together and one gets married, the other 3 will just like, oh, my friend has gotten married, so let me also have my wife talk together and also marry, go and wed. Because before you see, before the next 3-4 years, everybody in that cycle will begin to change, will begin to get married. Why? Because the friend will initiate that marriage is sweet. And of course, marriage is very sweet. Anybody that tells you that marriage is not sweet, that person is traumatic, is traumatized. Why would you say that marriage that you were born into is not good? It's because you have tested everybody. That's why you need to be very careful. Anybody that tells you that, oh, every woman is evil, marriage is not good, all woman is evil, that person is evil. Anybody that tells you all man is evil, that person is evil. Anybody that tells you there is no woman, every woman is untrusted. I'm not saying that there is no woman that are dishonest, but if you cannot rationalize, you just say it holistically that every woman, no, there is something about your personality you need to change. Marriage is very good because every society you see today that is growing, that it depends on the marriage. Because every societal leader, every citizen, they derivated from that marriage. So that marriage, we need to tackle it very carefully in this nation, especially in Nigeria. Talk about it. We need to get married. We need to have the relevant knowledge to get married. Because if you have the knowledge of getting married at 20, 25, 30, not 30, sorry, 20, 22, 23, 25, you have the relevant knowledge and you have developed your skills, your gifts, your talent, your purpose, you are already maximizing, cash are already flowing, you are already maximizing, you can get married. You can, even though you already know your purpose, your vision, you have already written them, you have known where you are going, your family vision, you can get married and start your life peacefully. That's why any woman, if you see any man that you want to marry, first thing you should ask is, where are you going? Where are you taking me to? Where are we going? Where is the family? Where is the family vision? Where are we going? How many children are we having? Where? Not your body, not your physical, your physique. There's nothing bad. There's nothing bad to do, but you must the mindset. Who are you? What do you know? Where is your wisdom? Where are you going? Where is your vision? Those are the things women should be asking from men if you want to get married to any man. That's the first question you should ask. The 5 is opportunity gap. The acronym of opportunity gap. Opportunity gap. Wealthy people always explore every opportunity they see, but poor people, are you sure? Wealthy people maximize opportunity, bro, because they are not afraid to take risks. Although they take calculated feasibility skills, they calculated skills, conservative risk. Those are the risks they take. But poor people, every business opportunity is a scam. I've been there. I'm not talking theoretical. Every opportunity is a scam. I've been there. Tell him that this, if you invest, if you read this book, if you tell you are a liar, they like pessimistic. They don't believe in anything called rich, anything that will take them to another financial realm. They always focus on that pessimistic behavior that they have gotten from their society or their environment or maybe their family background. They think that nothing is possible. They are taking limitation, which I have said earlier. So you must discard such limiting beliefs of being skeptical. There are also opportunities that come once in a lifetime. There are opportunities that come once in a time. There are opportunities that come once in a time, once in a year. Why are rich people rich? Opportunity, you must maximize real estate opportunity also. There are opportunities that will come just once in a lifetime. Only once. You will never see it again. There are opportunities that come once in 10 years. That's why you must be very prepared. Because opportunity is a prepare. You must prepare to see up to. Because you can prepare yourself and see opportunity. Opportunity is all you know that opportunity is always there. Poor people have opportunity, rich people have opportunity. Why are rich people maximizing, wealthy people maximizing their opportunity? Because they have grown. They are prepared to maximize, to grab it. But the poor people, they have not prepared themselves to see the opportunity. And based on their mindset, they will think that this is a poor notion, this is a vague notion, and this is not a genuine business idea. You just be discarding it, not knowing that they are misusing opportunity. That's why if you see that everything is based on you, you are the one responsible for your life, bro. You are the one responsible for your life. Without you, nothing can happen. So you must be responsible for your life and take action, relevant action to change your life entirely. Number six difference between the rich and the poor is technological gap. Technology has changed the game. Whatever you are doing now, if you don't add technology to it, you are going to expire. You are going to expire, bro. If you are not adding technology, if you are a fashion designing, you must automate it. Website, create something that could automate it. You are selling food, automate it. Automate everything you are doing. Automate everything you are doing to maybe so that people could be able to order online, not really coming physically. Why must everybody come to you physically to buy from you? They can order. There's one of my sisters that is selling clothes online. She's selling the clothes online on WhatsApp status. People are ordering. Why? Because she's just waving it to the people, to the customers. You need to automate everything you are doing. Buy laptop. In the morning, just bath. What are you doing? What things are you automating? You need to work smart, not work hard. AI is changing everything. Algorithm, artificial intelligence, everything is getting automated. Look at Maswe Shikubusu, the Zimbabwean guy. That guy that has invented something that will change the entire energy industry. It's only a matter of time. I'm telling you to write this down. Write this down today. 2025, August 19, 2025. August 20, 2025. Write it down today. I'm telling you that young man energy will change the world. This crude oil that we Nigerians are craving, instead of us to diversify our industry to another realm, we are just focusing on crude oil. There's nothing bad focus on crude oil, but we must diversify. And we look at our fertile land. We are not doing anything with it. Look at our water. See, water everywhere. Borehole. We are not doing anything with it. Look at all the other resources. We focus on oil. And oil is getting absolute. Absolute oil is going, the crude oil is going, except maybe for the waste that they are using to do road, and the gas they used to cook. If not, the fuel, the gas, most the kerosene, most of them will be obsolete. Life will just be there. The energy that Ibisu is doing, Maxwell is doing. So you must be updated with the internet. Don't go to internet to do unnecessary thing. Misconduct. Go there to acquire relevant knowledge about your skills, about your personal development. Go there to do research about your business, about your field, about your endeavor, about your profession. Go there to search, to do research. For example, with AI, with fourth, fifth industrial revolution, things have changed in our world. Technology. So anything you are doing now, begin to think of how can I automate it? How to add technology to it. Rich people use technology to enhance productivity. They use technology to automate their income. Rich people use technology to automate their income, like what I said. Most of the wealthy people you see today, they are not really rich because of the physical labor. They automated everything. Everything is automated. They don't need their direct involvement. Everything is just there, working regardless of their direct contribution. Direct involvement. They don't need their direct involvement. Everything is just working by themselves. So you must automate your business. If you are a cook, if you have a restaurant, you must automate it so that people could be able to order from their home. If you are a tailor, sew very well to put it online. Create Facebook, create TikTok. Don't go to TikTok to entertain yourself. I'm telling you the truth. It was recently I discovered that those social media that I've been going to ever since, there are opportunity embedded in social media, but I never knew, bro. I thought social media was misconduct, they are doing this, evil this. But social media, there is a good part of social media, there is an evil part of social media. But we always see the social media bad side. Why? Because we are bad people, bro. Until I begin to change, that I now discover that there are opportunities in social media, bro. YouTube, there are podcasts you can listen to every day. The Diary of CEO, The Millionaire Mindset, Think and Grow Rich. Countless of podcasts on YouTube that you can listen to. Guarantee 3 years, 4 years, your life will transform. But we are because our body we always, this is our body, there is something inherent in us that we like entertainment, we like pleasure, leisure. So you must be very careful. Have social media to automate your business. Create app, build application, oh my goodness, there are a lot of opportunity in social media. AI is changing everything. So try and maximize technology. The same which is the last is the grace gap. It takes grace of God. That is why there are times you will see massive results effortless. God deliver from grace. God deliver from disgrace. Grace deliver from disgrace. Grace empower for the race. Grace bring favor. It is not by power or not by might, but by Spirit of God. So regardless of all the effort you have, for example, all this book I've read, my brother, there is anointing of God in me. I know I read, I study, I pray, I fast, I do every my necessary obligation, physical, spiritual, but I can tell you the truth. There is something there is something God will do to you. There is something the wisdom of God can do to you, regardless of reading. Solomon went to sleep in the twinkling of an eye. The guy became a wise man, not because of reading. Of course, he read. There is a book in the Ecclesiastes that he said he studied everything. Before he began to study, God gave him the wisdom. Even though I know he's also, but there is something the wisdom of God can do in your life. That's why you should ask for wisdom of God, knowledge, understanding, insight, to look at something and something else. Vision gives you the ability to look at something and see something. That's why the grace of God is very massive, very powerful, bro. So the last habit between the last gap between the rich and the poor is the grace. Is the grace of God. Or if you have toiled all the time, even Peter, they fish, they could not catch anything. With the grace of God in their life, they catch a lot of fish, countless, numerous, manifold, countless of them. Why? Because of the grace. Everything. So regardless of all the books you have read, everything you have acquired, focus, put your hope also in God. As you are doing your physical obligation, your serving, your development, acknowledge Him. You know you're get understanding. Acknowledge God. God is the greatest. Thank you very much for watching this video to this extent. like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching.